Obuja mame wa ha na me akwa aba emfa umra Sedee etee nie adwumadie so ewo Adom TV so. E frame dache hene nana yawo asante. Kai se Dominic si ebu a o ma hene ko bran asante. Esi o hene omu na megina motaba nkase so na me adwumadie ebrewo. Ene ye ba bedi nkomo e de yafa yempatem de ye fe na environment no bebi a me ne wotie. Sempote na eko. Yesi ye wo de ye fe na environmental pollution. Any idea into PM or Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, or Titini or Dano, and as a minister or yourself for a Dr. Koku Afriyie or no, and I never did come after. Say a dear potty and a ministry no a year, a dear boy, my Ghana, near say, and Fasodia cry a ministry, no so, and as Fasodia any ministry, so near her, Senia, Yababua, near to me at a Ghana, Amanaba, crab. Honorable, maybe a boko. Constituency design.
Well, constituency, Nansen, I mean to me, show to say, Nanka me parent.
Open on.
Said the world, said you made my H. Last week, nominating them as room, Daman go, wa, Navron go, Bolga, Tamali, baby, any or Uncrasses share or a day.
Okay.
And Boko West near the Narinamo. You buy. Monday and by
you come from a constituency illegal mining and you understand the menace our grounds no year your ministry say ebia obetumi a kire say anamon ba ko mienu we na ye betu e dia support lands say the be a omo a say bi omo ni permit omo ni bi from EPA omo ni permit bi a omo koso etu efuma gudie wo ho no ebetumi esi an okwan
say no ntina president nanka oye the past no oye interministerial committee no na just say somebody now coordinate all these issues na who say obviously no they are not gonna officer and succeed. In fact, for the president to have kept land degradation public eye no cry for me in a success in some sense because I say you kuntia. Now to answer you directly no mra maka matching orders am me executive director here honorable Kokofu say fi na ekon obia obe for yen hwe mra no as individuals and corporate entities. Yes, me use to forum we as have noticed the man for the court. Because the legal process, no, it seems to me say exhausted. Now the penalties there are very stiff. Last year, a passive mra against illegal mining. Now I don't have the law immediately in front of me, but you could go to jail as far as 25 years near there. And you know, you better hopa, and I'm the best support to a minister now, or the lead minister in this fight, you know. And no so can a year environmental restitution, land reclamation near the end there. And you won't you may be brea, Maso Hampona, a year, and a multi sectorial, if you okra local government, a year, Udia, land reclamation, Udia, Udia. Many plans no. Yes, your programs and projects are yes, man. Obviously, lands and so on. When it comes to a environmental restitution, said there, assassinate say no, na yes, your hopa, EPA no, boa. There some of your programs no. Ebini said me call Sirim Kwa, and now even the prevention realm, no, because a lot of these things, no, locals, no, a year, here, poverty, and I do on co, sa, or Tibet, into year projects, yeah, a beboa. And I feel so, me ministry, no, a year, not, we fee one aspect of the ministry, and no. Me as a minister, and I'm person me raise the power. Any innovation, you know. Innovation, no. You want you may be prayer. A year in the scientific area. I call around a year discover and now my hwehwemu na ewo CSR ni agencies no be brave obi. Sorry say omo inoculant is on the local market. Wo de ka beans ne your friend say poultry for use soya beans.
Yes.
What they can, it may increase yield as much as 30-40% without recourse to fertilizer. Yes, a biologically active ingredient. Our more marketed, and no a application of science and innovation. One aspect science new more discover as quickly as possible. You better marketplace. Brunisi you better commercialize.
COVID times, mebu no more Ghana they were able to invent things near the other. Now so edum pepper so or to me bra yard ye no afi na boafo obebe matumia boa amade na atumia konka ne nya bi wa ha. Recently I saw guy bi o nso etumi ye machine bi o kire se ye de etumi de bokoko ne ade no ebetumi yi pod no e de free seed no emebu no tumi ye na so wonya boafo e wo kroma.
Yeah, well, for Sadia and Otia, there are several aspects to it. No crack, if you are home here, but if you also the science, the obey on application, your cancer application, all the quiet Jumano, really, a bit to me, abwa. Adia cocoa, the edible cocoa, for example, but who several prototypes no. And you saw the eboa. Now, so what the call field the noir, and near Juma Papa. Mention maybe I say cocoa in the same size. Baby or our machine, you so huge, you say, won't mean found cocoa for more. And me just also a cocoa pots in at about one place. And no quan Brunisi time motion studies, no say, and then now do a boy, yeah. Intino, you may be our moon you saw, sir, and answer a terrible is application and yeduma. But having said that, and moon tina, maybe you have innovation, they say I had a criteria and mean person me a pronouncement. Your President Krabi make a pronouncement on it. I said, Ghana for the old company, we are doing some sense. I said, young from so mistakes, then we learn from there. Into the Omo invented Sanyo Mano, and yes, I had mimicked Hanam Jemadi and Busse Yajuma. Yan fan call the field. You invested a little money. Now you been applying commercially. A year Juma, now they call him, and year Juma near Jai. That is the only way to move. So on the amateur. And an innovation, no crown on Chester before fry, if he ain't. It been my be or baby, it be crum the year before fro, machine be crum the year coffee. And so bit me adapting my idea by cocoa, and so on and so forth. Intino, you better me what handle there, especially in the Greek sector, no, as an innovation here, Juma. You have to now we amount for baby swa cocoa, more pumpum, or more blue cocoa, no more so about 3 miles. Was 1/3 or half a bag, and all bit me as well. It seems to me, say, young can be a to me farm tracks, for example. Now you to me soa cocoa no ewo abe for kwan so in other words we bit me use abobo ye cocoa wa cocoa for mu da we won say share no so no ya the flowers na di market nti wutwa cocoa no ba ko mienu o ha sa we bit me akobe say 3-4 miles away 8 kilometers away small brooks and so anketingete we bit me di nua asam. Now, nam cocoa na say nipa that's an in so cocoa be mu ni tri ni na pampamu emfa madwaso and so and so forth. Medi cocoa example keke. But like you are saying, sticking to cocoa no me hona minim best no. E say nya machine a de crack cocoa pod no.
Mebu no mo ye ana mo force etumi invent bibi ana so mo discover bibi e wo krom ha no. Senya ye bu mo ye hu om. Ane emwa ye de ma mutumi bu omo abebe this time around in Ghana no a young guy don't feel enye nanika say e was so to be in say bibi an invent bibi
ana me kan no se si a me aba ha dia and I make a papa no make hopefully pronouncement on these things. Inti sa adie na wo mum na besan ba, because one of the things say and say one commercial application say adie na be successful because we invent BB need to me adwuma as a prototype. Now we are applying commercially say what they akodwa so any adwuma so many bags of something per day need to me yeah. So invention no fine. Somebody can build upon it later, but and yet Bruni say commercially viable.
Government are already so obey investing into
and America no say maintain am minister no. Yeah, investment now we are not there yet. So we are not commercially viable. And no you be kwa partners kra nye umpo na we. The problem with some inventions na America no e na viable commercially. What they call Jasua now the year Juma and the alternatives and so and they binum suit me cheaply, a lot cheaply than cheaper than we can do.
Ebi o so anu waye. Ebi anko nya sika credit che mu anka obetumi aye na ama na ye papa sing de wedi kan aye no. Antina
America say yeah generalize it. We will take them case by case because the American say my kind in the past about inventions, you know. Even more cry near primary invention in the sense is say on your no cry no di can ye. Namum onunsu it may use local materials and cry so ye emana ye. We will build it. We a bit my young cancer will be cry monitoring brunisi de novo. Say will be ye bida. No basic things are applicable in the commercial arena. So what me could just need to me deliver. And when I hear
honorable assurance and better than
assurance.
Obi or TFS here or no efrejumedi. A DNA assurance and many star a depend man.
Me create desk ewo ha. Ewo me officer. Nipa no oba na omani na transit. Yen dismiss no. Me jai notice no matter how weird idea no sound, you engage any panel. Now you sure say if you have a panel sitting on omotra side so no more evaluate here. Now with this new mentality a media bahan, me sure say omo invent bibisa no ebe but do no na man can ya motino sa but the other side of the I didn't say the message say any commercial viability. Because we are not into basic sciences. We are into applied sciences. Yes. Commercially feasible. Very sensational. No, are you way. Who could be so cry material cry no cry no. Na a short. Ghana ha. Oh, there are so many things to it. But mean dismiss it. The takeaway and conversation is ideas there. You don't dismiss them. You listen and evaluate. Nti anye ade kra answer na no nipa no be invent no kra no. Said you ya 1 year discourage no kra obeti ase why say na idea no you good. Na so bi anemre emai ana say bibi nti no atosin then we move on.
Okay. Minister, you say enche bia na otu kwan call north. O visit na purpose na dey important.
Well, na your programs be land management and land and water resource management in the especially in the northern regions, into savannah, northeast, upper west, upper east, and the northern region proper.
Okay.
Into me touch almost every place. Village bia inti Tamale, Damango, Wa, Tumu, Bolga, Boko West District, Kramiko, Eko Nalerugunso, towards Nalerugunso. Inti Eko here, program American and your rocket science thing. Farmers, no, for example, you more improve seedlings. Said you see an impact on one day. You'll be surprised. That was the first time we said cassava production cry in certain parts of northern region. A more viable cry in south. baby so nti ekwowe no na cassava omo produce no na small intervention be this a gari making machine it's a program no na ye geared towards protection of the environment so ehwo no ohia wo ho a no mutwa nua for example share trees no omutwa no mo de aye charcoal and these small interventions no to me dia cassava no greater cassava na higher value nya higher income we hun say area no omo jai share tree no ana share tree no so eye nku de ade nku no omo harvest eno so no ya kire kwan bebre omo so process share butter no enti eye bibi a ho dada o ba yen so ye augment e de aye experiment say we a be we say because in tiny need ni say omo du abanche ni ade no they don't burn the grass during the dry season because we are in collaboration with our Greek for more extension services any idea the only problem and also na social cultural and it's a full and for no cry this time cry the and say omo anu you actually omo approve cassava nankasa no mo dey feed omo na ntwie no enti na eno na eno say nya political and if you like action from ohene no enti yeko engage ahemfo no so be protect one enti enya na meka na ye bibia ye ndada na mum ya mesti no sa program ya combine we no nyina to save the environment because ye we na say amanfo abrabom improve they won't cut down the trees and they use water conservation so you sink boreholes using solar panels and so yeah demarcate ya this full any problem I mean 2 or even more 3 areas now you ranch the area yeah the wire mesh reinforced one and the ajehum ama nantwie no especially during the dry season so amre wo ya wo mu yi omuntumi ye ensuo na ye no omu water eho na afisi aye borehole ye concrete structure omuntumi enum nsuo ewo ho and omu nhye for be 3 seasons no omu nhye grass ni plants na ewo ho no into unlike other areas and near no na mo anu tumi ekodidi ho into no this is an integrated project is the main objective is the environment you per se you preserve as environment science and technology by mum anamon wa ese etu no enye anything strange na mum ya integrate sa projects no enra was it an impa? My sense of time is gone a little bit. But World Bank for Ebaha, we are looking at scaling up the project because obviously evaluation of my very, very successful. Oh, and only a friend innovation,
From your POV, any baby I would hear no. We are sure set a bind bet me in your scale, yes, I know my am I yet me realize it. Send you a person.
Well, I don't know. Me 2 questions asked Papa, but question said me to say loaded. I buy crowd from here, baby, a friend, and you buy you. I buy the bit me take lead. With me, in fact, the government is the biggest spender near there. Into new me in a me cotoma buy or no new more, you know. With me, I buy into this technology, no investor. But Saban Kwane will not succeed. This annual way first. I said the people should buy into it and they should own it. Just that Nkofonu cry so who says I deal way and in papa. Because baby I'm no. Not other areas no. Almost shit as no. So that now Omo believe say no first early rains no banana the new sprout. Now and training no money. Fodder. The in between, we be answer fodder no now a couple of months before answer and so remember any obebre. Now, new idea make us a range by harvesting so no underground no. a man for who say he answer bebe there are certain trees binum kra shrubs be a kra woodua eno no a perennial omutumi dry season kra no mo leaves no also enti mo ano betumi adi so so investment here wo kan aban show the way but wo ye proper rancher pa na we nantwe na wo asase a now what about you buy into that idea now once why that is the hope.
Okay.
Na yes I buy na be ni na ye Ghanaian, in other words a mindset change a hono so ne innovation na ye ka no say Ghana for bibia sa culture of dependency on government aban me we me court tamale me wira we dey me digress me friend Madam Fubi can say Tamale is the what do you call the NGO capital of West Africa, or maybe the whole of Africa. NGO so baby, there's no idea so be scale up. The people don't buy into it now. Yes, Brunisi enclave activity. Yes. No more not the bia creative culture. Sadie no, say ye free ho. Some for a man for no more beneficiaries no. Who live too out of poverty kakra or more being scano crown, so mum no investing. And not to the bit my commercial farming or because of the wide expanse no. Into your war grains any a good yield. They are using. I see scaling them up.
You can me
Yes.
Especially from constituency. Uko wase kroponi and the ade makoho ashe senior. Nkrofo twan me apa ewo ho. Yemi say anka those time ho no na anka insure this time around. And one will be make us from that enclave. Insurance danto. And we are yagusu a from that enclave. Insurance and so any day oh yes.
So me around there. The who ya no broni say microcosm. Ninkuma monono. But the whole of West Africa any idea, Oko Nigeria, their forest cover is gone. Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Sahara, into Kamboma, it was huge impact on our climate. Ninsun Sanso, Yesano, now the epicenter of cocoa production, any Bonsu. I walk Bia West, and Ecoho. Cocoa ni na ewia minim say CSSVD. The CSSVD so is linked with temperature near forest cover na you remove no. Oko Bia East Adabo Krom ni ade ya. It seems to me say cocoa belt is coming down south. And you see a cocoa ni production na co center or Asankregwane Pristiano. So what I say. Enti yes nsusanso no nsuo du nto na afi nso no predictability afi we ya me the example February no mu na nsuo started to gidigidi o anye say occasional rain nti na yes a climate inversion they say am no ka say we afi na April end nsuo ato say we also ni ade pa almost every other day nsuo to ordinary say we know the bruni say you good salubrious but eno kra won't mean plant ye nim say nsuo no beto sa anka me koko ntitemu anka me ye kra na anka me wobi but enam say ye ntumi predicting ti seedlings no kra say ye nurse no nanka ya planting this time we got it wrong wo be hwe no wo be du June July no anka say nsuo top na no so ento inti aye bruni say erratic inti eno so affect your farming activities unpredictability no oh and if so no it mean ma pest no ni ade no mu breed in an uncontrollable way one young farmers they can ade so with me within reasonable time with me shisha on your manual predict say the climate change no be no and overall the balance ne say nsuo no so eto no enso. In other words, the rainfall pattern assessment. Now, absolute quantities of rain are reduced. Because in cocoa, say you have to get about 1,500 millimeters minimum of rain. I stand to be corrected. No, see, I know Adom Krum, who call Sedee etee na say who nya 1,500, na just say cocoa belt no, and I make us say air vanishing. So, inti nyoma bebree asesa. A band sa crops are with me plant is here cashew belt no mum is moving along into your whole area no me bebree omu dua cashew. But who ya afforestation pet you tend to restore the local microclimate no. Oh
yes.
Inti no eno na ye Messi o he no pay ya any World Bank for then later on the UK High Commission ni ade nyina ade a yeka nyina ne climate adaptation ne mitigation ho ade yeka adaptation a said the climate nyoma bi no ho a omokra ka ho bi omasay no a big global thing and climate ni a very big issue ye war big temperature na as a global rise in temperature no omo di boni emit carbon dioxide into the air. Yeah, small pollutant as a country. But China, India, Brazil, US, they can't pollute at the into your hunsun so money no affect you. Then local no so Brenisi, we have exacerbated it. You are making it worse. And no now refer to no. Because Anka or forest cover no. At least I know the most mitigating factor. Then no sooner.
Okay. Minister, I did we no. I'm person bisa say ube di ministry for 4 years. Now ube executive. Dear ni from Kyle.
The innovation thing no. But I know you see with my president. Now I feel so. Idea is many say you best set in motion a certain idea. Wide application of sciences in the Ghanaian public polity. And I said, for example, when I share a lot of things with my colleagues. Even school enrollment, I've had informal discussion with the minister Adom.
Yes.
Say, Uko school be a second cycle schools. Majority are doing humanities in this idea. I want to see a culture. A better scientific culture. Into a very reflective in school and Rome, a better 70% are doing the sciences. Humanities, to augment idea. We have to compete with the wider world. Okay. Those things, I made 2 tentative steps. Obviously, one electoral cycle won't me any but we shall see. Then it will continue. My example, with all humility. President Kufuor Roma, Adom to at the health minister, health insurance, may being rightful into being. And then a man for building on. It has got its own difficulties, I admit. Yes. But Ghanaian politics is here. Call into the out there now. Can say health insurance more. Uvi say Obiabe few. That is what a politician, you build the foundation, something, then people come to build on it. So if I succeed in putting science and technology, any innovation, which is the software which welds all of them, any environmental issues, if we bring them all together, now say, Juma, now so you do not even know the dimensions it will take. But then I will have fulfilled my mandate. Now so many satisfaction wherever I will be.
Minister,
Mr. Mendawase.
Hey, friend Honorable Koku, Afriyie Minister, Environment, Science and Technology on the Dano. Point Adom.